Hi, I'm Jilly with Lava Fitness, and this is your 10-minute fitness workout. Today, we're gonna do getting perky in the park. It's to let you know that you can do your fitness and your exercises anywhere, anytime. You've always got time and you've always got a place. All you need is yourself and your body weight exercises. And you can add in some cardio and you've got a super high intensity training workout. So let's get started. Only thing we need to remember is to bring our water. We have to stay hydrated. Our first exercise here at Compass Rose Park, we've got lots of beautiful areas and things we can work off of to make a really great exercise routine. I'll start first by taking a block around the park, a nice brisk walk, using my arms and legs quickly to get my heart rate up. This also warms up my muscles and gets me ready for activity and ready to go. So walk around the park one time, and while you're doing it, you can take a look at some of the areas in the park that you might find good places to work out. So now we've gone around the park once, and let's take a look at what we're gonna do. We'll start with some simple squats, a great exercise for everyone. On the squat, I wanna make sure that I put the weight in my heels and stick my bun out so that that weight stays over the knees and not out over the toes. I can come up to a little chair to give me a good spot to work out to. Reaching my arms out gives me counterbalance so that I can really put the weight in the back of my legs and in my bun. Don't go too quickly with your squats. Take your time. And as I said, push into your heels. Excellent to imagine that you have a marshmallow underneath your heel. And every time you come up, you gotta squish that marshmallow. You also wanna make sure you're squeezing your core, holding those abs in. Once we get in a nice set of these squats, let's give the legs a break and we'll do some push-ups. Lots of different places to do push-ups around here. Of course, you can always do them on the ground for the toughest push-up, but you can also do them on any of your benches or inclines. Make sure your back is straight and your abs are pulled in. You want to keep your head steady and go down for your push-up. Exhale on the way up, keeping those abs pulled in and that back long and straight. There's lots of different areas to do your push-ups too. In case those are a little tough for you, you can come to something just a little higher. I particularly love a wide push-up. The wide push-up works into your chest, so I like to do them here. Keeping that back straight, the head straight, and the core nice and tight. Of course, if that's not for you, there's still more options. You can do your push-ups against any kind of wall at all. Even wall push-ups like this are still great for you. Just take your time and keep that body straight. Another great exercise out here is to work into that oblique area. Simple and easy to do. We'll just do some leans. We'll lean over as far as we can and then use that muscle right here, that oblique, to pull you up. So nice lean and pull. Lean and pull. Think of using that oblique to pull you up. As your arms are nice and extended, with the arms right by the ears, you'll really feel a nice stretch, and then the use of that oblique to pull you up. Lean and pull. An excellent exercise for that waistline. Great. Then we want to intersperse some cardio all the time. After we do 2 or 3 exercises with body weight, let's get some cardio going. Some jacks would be perfect. Easy jacks, just to get that heart rate up. We can go about 30, 40 seconds. I love an up pull jack, where I pull my arms down into my waist. Whew, 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 with a nice exhale. Again, anything we're doing is great to get that heart rate up. Another version I love is the Russian jack. I stay nice and low and really work in and out with those legs. Great for the inner and outer thighs. Staying nice and low. After about 30 or 40 seconds, cut there. And you've got some nice high energy going. Now you're really burning fat. Let's go to our next exercise. We're gonna come over here to the hover squat. I love the hover squat. It's so much tougher than a regular squat. You're gonna find something that's just the right height for you. And here's what we've got. We're gonna hover down just over the top of the step, then sit on it. When you come up, barely come up. Hold, and then lift. This is your hover squat. Hover and sit, hover and up. Give this a try, it's really great for you. You can also change the rhythm a little bit. We can go hover up halfway, hover and down. We can change that rhythm around and really work deep into those legs. The hover squat is great. After the hover squat, we might try something for our arms, like a nice dip. We can do tricep dips here very easily. On the tricep dip, just be careful. You don't want to compromise the position of your shoulder. I want to keep my hips close to my shoulder, right here, not out here. This is a little too much compromise for that shoulder. So try to keep the hips and bun close by. Dip it on down and up, using those triceps. Don't go too deep. Remember, it's not necessarily how deep you go. That would compromise your shoulder too. Keep it nice and shallow, that's fine. You're really getting into that tricep area beautifully here. It really isolates the tricep. If you want to make it a little harder, you can take your legs out even further. But remember, we're still keeping that butt close to the bench. Excellent job. We want to hit another cardio element now. Let's do this. How about a skater? Great for the hips and outer thighs. On that skater, we're going to stay low and jump out side to side. By picking up the cardio here, we're burning fat, and we only need about 30 seconds to get that heart rate up and in the fat burning mode. I love this exercise because it's single leg strength and works those inner and outer thighs. We really get a lot of hip mobility too. Great for us. After about 30 seconds, you're a little bit winded, that's perfect. Let's come over and get into some abs now. Right over here, a couple good exercises. We sit on the very end of the bench and we can just use a straight leg to do some leg lifts. We're gonna tighten our core and use the core to lift and drop. Try to hold perfectly still with the upper body and you'll realize you're using a lot of core. Your leg muscles are tense too as you're using a ton of that quad to lift you up. Do about 20 of these on each side. And remember, keep the upper body still so you can feel that core tightening up on every lift. Do it on each leg and you'll feel a great return on that. After our leg lifts, we can also get some nice V-sits. Just leaning back onto our sits bones, open and close. Working into the abs. Do about 20 of these and you're set for one more cardio move before you go. Let's get some high knees. Placing those hands out right in front of the hips and get those knees up nice and high. Get that cardio heart rate up again and get in that fat burning. So our body weight exercises mixed in with our cardio elements really make for a great workout. And it only takes about 10 minutes. There's no reason you don't have enough time or a place to do your exercises. So make sure to stay lava fit and strong.